All right. We back.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up, Z?
What's happening?
What's up,
What's up, Law?
What's up, Law?
You
What's
in
up,
the
nephew?
building? You know what I'm saying?
Uncle the building.
Uncle in the building. Yeah.
Yeah, got monsters on the mic.
Black audio
Monsters.
Only.
Monsters.
Yeah. What's up, Fonz? You got freestyle to that?
Oh, man. Shit, I don't know. Shit. Niggas waking up looking at me funny. 4 a.m. nigga about his money.
About his money.
On the way, on to the bay.
That's
Trying
right.
to get that payday. A nigga don't play. Got the kings in the building. Yeah. Motherfucking on the realest. Yeah. You gon' feel this nigga out the head.
Yeah.
Coming with the real shit. Just kicking back like a motherfucking MAC. Call me Mac.
Right.
Put it in the bag.
Yeah.
Nigga like me don't play no drag.
Yeah.
We in there. Yeah.
You're now tuning in to Black Audio Only.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Where the truth lives.
You feel
and
me?
the lies are buried.
That's right.
What's up, bro?
Oh man, just on the commute and shit, man.
You know
Goddamn,
what I'm
I'm so
saying?
happy to be off this motherfucking freeway, man.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
So what y'all want to talk about, man? You know what I'm saying? We just Black Audio Only. We just really be off the cuff. You know what I'm saying? And we just whatever's on mind. You know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about this bashing of black women. Like, where do that shit come from, man? You know what I'm saying? You got the social media is going crazy, and this new generation of young black men is two things. They really ain't got no game. They getting gamed up by these young black women. They getting gamed up. You know, I saw a video to where they was out on a date and she said, "Oh, let me get my nails done real quick." So he like, all right, whatever. The bill came out to $350. I can't make this shit up.
Damn.
And he was like, he was lost. He was confused. And she was like, she was really live. Somebody was taping this shit because it was on social media. And she was like, oh, he got me fucked up. He don't think that he gonna spend $350 on my nail. Wait till the dinner bill. Whoa.
Wow.
Who was he taking out? Was he taking out Beyonce? Nicki Minaj or one of them? Lotto?
City girl.
City girl? Who's he?
Man.
That's still not enough for a city girl right there. City girl will want more.
But I'm just saying, but when you taking out a city girl, you gonna spend some bread, but she might be the type to be like, I ain't tripping off that shit. But what happens? Why are the men getting caught up? Zaire, what's up? You young blood. What's going on? What's your feedback on it?
Man, I say this generation of females is really off the hook, bro. Because like you mentioned, the city girls, they got, they follow like the city girls like JT or any like Glorilla, Lotto,
Glorilla,
etc. So they, if Lotto say, I need him to spend a band on me at dinner or woo woo woo.
But that's a rap though.
They gonna follow that. The ladies gonna follow that. You feel me?
So what makes the young man feel pressured? Let me ask you that. If you in that position, are you gonna feel like you being pressured to do that? What you gonna do? She pop up and she say, you gotta spend $1,000 on me.
Nah, not really, cause I know my right. I know my rights. I know where I'm grounded at. I know I'm not gonna.
What you gonna do?
I'm just gonna be like, I can't do that. It's not because I don't got it. Like, even if I do got $1,000, I'm not just gonna spend $1,000 like that.
Right.
But I think the reason why is because it's a really a cute girl. Like,
I like that answer.
Yeah, like I know my rights. Plus, I think it's another thing too. Like young men wasn't raised right. They ain't really had no like a real father in the house. Ooh.
Some real uncles.
Yeah, uncles. You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna give you the game when they're younger. Ooh. So I think I think that's another
So
reason too.
you got the game at the early age.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, Fonz was laying the game on me too when you
Uncle
wasn't around.
Fonz, say it
Uncle
right.
Fonz, my bad.
Yeah,
Uncle
yeah,
Fonz, Pops, you know, shout out to my Uncle Creech,
Okay.
Pook. All my uncles just gave me the game, especially when I was at my Uncle Fonzie house on the weekends. You know, when I was younger,
Yeah.
they was always giving me the game. You know, so I say that.
Clap for Uncle Fonz.
Yeah.
So, you said something. You said something that was real, right?
What did
You
you say?
said you used to follow, you know what I'm saying, behind your uncles, your father and everything.
Right.
But nowadays, these youngsters follow Instagram.
Whoa.
That's the difference. It's who you follow.
Yeah.
If you follow on Instagram has an algorithm that shows you how you
Right.
should be to be liked.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real though.
We used to have a hard job of going. How did you come up with Chari? How did you and Chari meet?
I met.
It wasn't Instagram.
I met Chari. Where did I?
It
meet
wasn't
Chari
Facebook.
at? I met Chari at a Def Jam. Hold on. I met Chari at a Def Jam party. It was cool.
Oh.
I was drunk off Bacardi.
Oh.
I looked at my partner. I said, damn, who is that? I said, man, she got a back, that's fat. I said, before the night, I'ma get that numb. I'ma roll some weed and then go dumb. Nah. It was that beat, man, that beat. Nah, I met Chari at a Def Jam party. And, I was plotting on her all night and shit. It was a whole lot of 49ers. They had more money. They had more money than me. You feel me, son? But they didn't have more game than me. You feel what I'm talking about?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So I just waited till your mama, you dig?
Right.
I waited till your mama went to the bathroom and shit. I said, oh, that's my time. That's my time to shine. So she on the way back, I ran that interference and I walked in front of her. I was purposely gonna walk in front of her so she could say, excuse me. And so she went to the left, I went to the left. She went to the right, I went to the right. And once I got that smile for her, man, it was all she wrote. Let me get my. But it was the game.
It was the game, yeah.
It was the game that got me in the dough. And honor and everything else kept me around. You feel what I'm talking about?
I feel you.
But your mama never came at me with no money though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it was a lot of the ism is not based off of money.
No, it's not. No, it's
You
not.
know, it's good to have, but there got to be an understanding before there's a monetary conversation about what's in your pocket and what's in my pocket. You dig? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. You know, I miss those days, man.
But Fonz, what's your take on it? Like, why are the young men so confused?
Instagram. Again, I can't. You know what? It's hard for me to have a conversation.
It's the Instagram raising them.
It's hard for me to have a conversation sometimes with some young folk because they can't take their face out their phone. You know what I'm saying? For real. I'm telling you, if they look up, they can listen. I mean, I'm just saying. And that's what it is, because when you looking at something that's telling you this is how you get a female,
Right.
you're like, oh, is that right? So all I got to do is do whoop, 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 like the next cat did.
And then the next cat is got money.
The next cat got money. Everybody don't have money.
What Lil Wayne say? It ain't tricking
if you got it.
If you got about $40-50 million, it ain't nothing to throw a Richard on a card.
You know what I'm saying?
What did Drake say? Drake said throw a Richard. A Richard is the $10 bill, but his $10 bill is 10 G's.
Yeah.
So he said, I got a floozy that I just flew in. Let me throw a Richard on a card and let her get out of my face for a couple hours. Wow. So if he flew her in, he gave her 10 bands.
Yeah.
Here, go buy you, a nice bag. You know what I'm saying? What's $15,000 when he doing $5 million a show every night?
Exactly.
But he's setting it up for the broke cats. Mm-hmm. I'm not even throwing a Washington on the card.
Hey man, this I like this though. I like how this.
Man,
I like
hello.
this. I like this.
So
whole
yeah,
form.
man, you know, it's good that we chimed in.
Yeah, I gotta
You know
jump.
what I'm saying?
I
Let's
gotta
wrap
jump
it up.
off. Yeah, I gotta
Yeah,
jump
this-
off.
We in,
That's
we
it.
out. Episode 4. This is Black Audio only. We tuning out, and we love y'all, man. God
out.
bless.
Hey.